Hello friends, it's Zoe and welcome to this month's bullet journaling plan with me. The Lunar New Year is in February, so I wanted to make a theme based around that. And on Pinterest I saw this graphic that I was really inspired by. So yeah, I just have a kind of muted color palette full of reds and a pale brown, which was actually the same one that I used in my 2021 setup. So right now I'm just setting up the first page, which is the month layout and the habit tracker. Now I'm doing something new, which is starting my weeks on a Monday instead of a Sunday, and it's really satisfying to do this because February forms like a perfect rectangle. Hopefully I won't get too confused with looking at this since I've never used a calendar with the days starting on Monday before. But essentially this month is the same as last month, where I have the vertical habit tracker on the side and I just have 6 symbols and a key for those 6 symbols that indicate 6 habits that I want to do this month, and I would just color in the day for that column. I explained that really badly, but I think it makes sense if you just look at it. Up next we have the highlights page and a reflection page. This is also the same as my January setup, but on the left side is the highlights page where I would write about maybe some happy memories that I have of this month, like events or just small things like what kind of TV shows I was watching or what I was eating. And then on the right side is a more formal like written reflection at the end of the month where I will talk more about like my emotions and stuff, I guess. Or kind of just like where my mentality is at this point of the year. And for the final page, we just have the weekly setup. I'm filming this pretty early in the month, so my next week is actually still in January, which is why the colors are still the same as my January month. But I don't really use my theme in my weekly setup, so I don't think it'll cause too much confusion. I'll probably do the same thing in February, but with red instead of the pink and yellow. And I'll explain more in depth later about how this planning system works. It's pretty intense, but if you have a heavy workload like me in school, then I think this would be very helpful. Hey everyone, I just wanted to pop in before the flip through and explain the weekly setup a little bit more in depth because it is kind of intense. On the left, we just have the days of the week, and each row is one day where I'd write the events and like classes that I have that day, and then like a daily reflection. And then on the right side is the task list, and I broke it up into the 4 classes that I'm taking and just a general task list over here. So in each little box is like one class, which I wrote the title of the class here. And then on the left side there's the days of the week, and in this box we would write the task, and then when it is due I colored in a yellow circle. And then I'll just use my last week as an example. So in this last week I didn't separate it into the different classes. I just wrote all my homework in one big list. And then I wrote a circle on the day that I wanted to complete it. And it's kind of just like a visual representation of the week and like how much I procrastinate. So like the open circle is when I am planning on completing the task. A closed circle is when I complete it, and then a half circle is like when I worked on it. Or if I didn't finish the task that day, I would just write an arrow and then draw it another day. And here's the final flip through. Thank you so much for watching. Recently I've been getting a lot of questions about how I film and how I edit my videos, so I'll be sharing some behind the scenes stuff on my Instagram, which you can find in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.